just please be easy.
Here, step on out, okay?
Okay. Oh God! Oh no! My butt! Oh God! Okay.
Well, I mean, they are hard
Hold
plastic.
on. Sorry, little wedgie.
Yep.
Ow! Okay.
Go ahead, turn in and face in. Okay. This gentleman here is gonna look at you.
So I don't understand why he's not going to jail too if he's the one who beat my.
So you just got a little soft abrasion right here. It's going to heal on its own. You don't need to worry about that.
So that's fresh.
But can you look at his back?
Yeah.
Like his back is way worse than mine. Mine's way worse.
Okay.
Like the whole thing is I was gone last night, and he got mad that I wouldn't come home, and he called the cops.
I understand.
And he got his 11-year-old daughter to lie for him and say that I smacked him or scratched him, and she was sleeping.
Okay. So right now you're gonna take a seat back in. They can't do anything else for you right here. Okay.
Is there any way?
We're gonna explain all this. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh God.
Yep. Go ahead and move
Is there
your feet
any
in
way?
right now.
Oh,
Yep,
I can pee before I go.
No, you're gonna have to hold it.
Okay. So
Okay. I'll make sure we get this through. Okay.
But can my
put this
baby
right here.
please go with my family and not him? He smacks the baby and throws her in her bed, and like he's very.
Okay.
Like he
Look, we're gonna double check. Okay. We're gonna look at, like I said, we're gonna look at a few things, and then we'll see what we're doing.
Threw her across the room.
Okay. Hang tight. Okay.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm just so
Listen for a
hot.
second.
Is there any way you can turn the air up?
What? Yes.
With very little extracted from the thoroughly hammered mother, the officers turned to the partner for insights. And just like that, every word that followed painted a picture so unthinkable, it felt less like a testimony and more like a bad script for motherhood.
So... Okay. So what? So you guys both live here together?
Yeah, but I plan on moving.
What happened this morning? Why did you call us here?
Because she came back home and she was still irate. She was still on and she told me to call you. She said she was going to call you guys because I beat her ass.
Okay. So nothing physical happened between you guys this morning. All that stuff happened last night. No, she just came back.
No, this happened this morning.
Okay, what's that from, buddy?
Her pushing me away and me trying to walk away.
Okay. What's that from?
Her punching me in my mouth.
This morning.
Yes.
Okay.
And last night, your other officers should have documentation of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna check that too.
They took pictures.
Okay.
Because I tried to get her put in jail last night.
Okay. Was your older daughter awake for everything that happened this morning?
Yeah, that's why I would like you to talk to her.
Would you mind going up and speaking with her real quick for me? Yep. Okay.
While she soaked in the back of the squad car like a tourist in her own downfall, the officers turned to her child for answers, and with every word spoken, it became painfully clear. She had no business raising a human being.
What happened last night before she left?
She put her hands on you, and there was like a big red mark on your back, and I was in front of you. I was like right there, and there was like a bunch of yelling and stuff.
Did she also throw the bang at me?
Yeah.
Did I put my hands on her whatsoever?
Nope. And there was a shelf that she kicked outside that she broke.
Thanks for talking to me, okay?
We're leaving today, baby. You don't have to deal with this no more.
Thank God.
Mom's probably going to go to jail.
And soon, like most offenders, the moment the cuffs clicked and she settled into the squad car's back seat, reflection set in. But while some crumble in regret and others cling to denial, her reaction didn't just deepen the disaster, it solidified her reputation as an unfit mother.
Why does the abusive person get to get my baby? I go to jail because y'all want to believe it because I wasn't here.
Prepare-se para virar à direita.
Yeah, he's gonna teach you or something. You're gonna say bye to my baby.
Hold on, we have a lot of things we're figuring out real quick.
Okay, but I'm like controlling everywhere.
Okay, hold on a minute, okay?
Talked to the daughter. She said both last night and this morning, the mom has been physically attacking him, threw a fan at him, yelling and stuff like this.
Stop.
Are you taking him to jail too?
No, he's not going to jail too. You're going to jail.
Why?
Stay in there. Stay in there.
No,
Put your
give
leg
me
in there.
tissue.
Put your leg in there.
You're hurting me.
No, I'm not. You're going to get charged with vandalism. You're going to get a felony.
I want to see my baby. That's all I want. I want to give her a kiss. She's crying. Maybe I didn't know you won't because I'm eating. I want to say one thing to him, and I want to see my baby before I go. I will never be with you again.
Yeah, they must not have been tight. Hold on a minute. Hey.
I'm not putting him back until I see my baby.
So here's the deal. This is going to
I want my baby out! No, I want my baby!
turn around and face me.
No.
Are you really going to go this
I want
route?
to give my baby a kiss and then I will go off later.
So that's not how this works, okay? You're going to jail for instance that happens.
I will never be with you again! Never! Get out of my house!
Stay right here. Stop. You want to see your child? Stop.
Ah, you're hurting me!
I
Yes,
cannot
you
hurt
are! You are hurting me! My shoulder! It hurts! You put it on, stay off of the shoulder! God damn! Justin, don't ever f***ing ask to be with me again! Go to your mom! I just want... Ow! Can you untie these, please?
Because of the way you're acting?
I just want to give my baby a kiss! He's gonna be my but I go to jail because I wasn't here last night and y'all believed him? Like, are you kidding me? Like, because he said I beat his ass and he put marks on himself, I go to jail? How is that right? Can you listen just a little bit? It's too tight.
Show me your hands.
Look at them! Ow!
If you're going to continue to act like a child, then no, I'm not going to. We're
Right,
just going
get
to
out
go.
of the car and let her give me a kiss.
We're going to bring her to you just like we did. You can give her a kiss. You can say bye. I'll see you in a little while. And then that's all we're going to do.
But she's gonna know I'm crying and she's gonna cry.
She'd like to kiss the baby before she goes. Do you want to bring her over as well?
Can you wipe this slide off my nose? Yeah. Come here, baby. I love you. Oh,
Yeah, I'll wipe it off.
you happy I never wanted to beat you. Come here, give me a kiss.
I told this happened. You start, I'm gonna take her from you. You don't have to be with me
Give
again.
me a kiss. It's a big kiss. Your mom's here. Take a big
Have her scared.
yeah, because of you. I never want to be with you again. Do not be here when I get back.
I won't, neither will my kids.
And to cap off her string of unspeakable acts, she took her pettiness to new heights, wreaking havoc not just on her own children, but on anyone unfortunate enough to be in her orbit.
Okay, I'm getting emergency custody of my daughter.
No, you're not. I will.
No, you're not.
I'll be in jail for a day.
Can I get a
Hey,
Yes.
okay. Your food stamp card.
I want that with me.
You want it with you? You don't
Yes.
want it with him so that way you
No.
can feed your child?
No.
Okay.
Because he'll sell it all.
Okay. She said no.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so this is the deal. Yes, you're being arrested today on not only whatever they told last night, I wasn't here, so I can't attest to that, but you did have a broadcast with us for your events last night. But you also have 2 warrants, which are both confirmed. One out of Moraine, one out of Montgomery County, so you're also going to jail on those 2. Your daughter is going to stay with Dad here where you guys have been living. When you get out, if you decide you guys are going to separate,
days.
Okay. Well, if you guys are moving in 2 days, that's fine. You can take daughter, but you can't be living together if you guys are gonna act like this, because it's pretty soon it's gonna get children services involved.
No, we've already had it.
Okay, so you've already had it, so you understand. Okay, so you understand.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be difficult, but I'm having a panic attack really, really bad. I'm having a panic attack really, really bad. I can't breathe. I'm just having an inhaler. I took my safe. My bruise on my right shoulder is hurting me so bad. Oh my God, oh my God. Ow! Sorry.
Let's go.
In the end, she was charged with domestic violence. While the first mum got more than she deserved, she was nothing compared to this mother, one who completely lost it when the cops confronted her for abusing her daughter.
Stop touching me!
I'm not gonna beat her. I'm not gonna punish her. I'm not gonna lock her up. I'm gonna take away what hurts her the most. I hit her over the head like this. I was like, what is your problem? And I grabbed the clippers and I cut her neck, and that was it.
On August the 11th, 2022, in Flagler County, Florida, police officers received a chilling call. A concerned woman reported that her co-worker was assaulting her daughter. Officers rushed to respond, but before they could arrive, the floodgates opened. More calls poured in, each one escalating the urgency, each one confirming a grim truth. The child was in far greater danger than anyone had first feared.
How's it going? You need to check on, is it the daughter? Is Priscilla here? Yeah. Okay, can I talk with her? Yeah, perfect.
How are you guys today?
Alright, how are you? Who are you to Priscilla?
Boy.
You're Priscilla's boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, and Priscilla's daughter's here as well?
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Dad.
40 Alpha Delta Lima Pump.
Private unit.
Daughter or something? No? Your daughter? Nope. No? Okay. Alright. You want us to go any further with what we're doing? Nope. Okay. Alright, turn around. What's going on?
The woman, later identified as Priscilla, immediately took a defensive stance, but when she outright rejected the officer's direct order and retreated into her house, it was more than just defiance. It was a flashing sign that she had skeletons stacked high in her closet.
Okay, back that up. I got her. Priscilla, baby, stop. Are you kidding me? Baby, you're not nervous. There you go.
Let me go. So let me go.
No, we can't let you go.
I just want to talk.
You don't need to touch me.
Okay.
You don't need to.
Just back up.
I want to stand up.
Stop touching me.
Please, just let that. Check it up alone. Look, check it up. Okay, get up.
Stop touching me.
Okay, stop.
Let me go.
Don't have a choice.
Let me go.
Don't have it yet.
Hey, no, stop. Please stop. For me. I know, for me, please. Listen, they just want to talk.
Let me go.
We'll just wait for like 2 seconds. There you go. Now get up and talk civilized. Come, talk civilized.
I'm talking.
Okay.
What's up? I don't need to stand up. I don't need to stand up.
Can you guys tell me what's going on first?
Yes, we will. Stand up. She's being
Baby,
She's
baby,
right now.
catch
another charge.
You're not catching nothing, babe. Are you ready?
I know.
Baby,
que venga la...
Ellos no te van a llevar, no lo van a llevar, ¿verdad?
Va a ser tú.
No, ellos van a ver.
La presión.
Oh, no, it's
Yo
not.
tengo fianza.
Ya.
Tú me la jodiste.
Yo no te jodí nada.
Lárgate de mi casa.
Mi amor, yo no jodí
Lárgate de mi
nada.
casa porque tú bien sabías que no le tenías que dar mi nombre.
Yo no le di ningún
Lárgate.
nombre.
Tú dices, yo no vivo aquí, yo no sé nada.
Tú no, mi amor.
Lárgate de mi casa.
Stop.
Lárgate de mi casa. Que yo me la tengo que arreglar ahora. Lárgate.
You guys, can you tell me what's going on?
Yes,
Please.
that's what we were trying to do in first.
Please.
Okay?
Habla conmigo.
So,
Talk to me.
right now she's being secured in
Just-
lieu of a criminal investigation. Okay?
No investigation de qué? Of what?
Alright, we have
Yo
another
te iba a buscar
deputy
no
on the
matter
way
what.
to explain,
Right?
okay?
You van a buscar
Yo
no
no
matter
tenía que
what.
abrir la maldita puerta.
Criminal, okay.
Okay, let's go outside.
The criminal, okay.
She's not under arrest. Right now she's detained.
Okay, I know.
Touching me.
Okay,
Stand up.
just try
You need to try
Don't touch me.
Just try and relax. So you're gonna already caught into charge.
I'm gonna talk to you, okay? If she keeps this up, she's got another charge. Right now?
Stay looking for me like
She already hit me in the hand. She's catching the charge.
Okay, stand up.
No, we're not doing this. She's gonna
We gave her plenty of warnings. We were being patient with her. She's still acting up. So this could have been simple. We could have.
I didn't want nobody to touch
You
me.
don't want to talk to me. I'm not talking to you.
Mi amor, okay.
I have the issues and I don't like nobody touching me.
Okay,
All right?
all right.
But don't touch me.
Just
I won't speak as long as you don't touch me.
Stand back before she does something.
Okay, baby. No, she.
I got you.
Just
Look,
talk.
she's angry. I get it. Okay.
I don't like nobody touching me. You don't touch me, I speak like a civilized human being.
Until you disobeyed the word coming back inside. That's where it escalated.
All right, well, I nobody touch me.
Okay.
I get that, but if you give me a reason to touch you, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
You don't have no reason to touch me.
alright.
okay, no reason.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to you. I'm like,
Okay, do you want me to talk to you in front of your kids? You want to talk civilized outside? Okay.
I'm talking. What's your name? Officer Patel. I'm talking to you.
Jason. First name Jason.
It's all good. No man.
Can you shush and not be disrespectful?
The officers succeeded in subduing her, but even within the walls of her own home, she wasn't done. Pulled every trick in the book, desperate to derail the routine check at every turn.
That's why you're not under arrest. We came to arrest you. The reason why you're in handcuffs, just relax. The reason why you're in handcuffs right now and not just walking around is not tied to what that is. This is a whole other thing. So because of the way you retaliated towards it, that's how we got here.
Mantenha-se
Okay?
à direita.
What I was coming to get from you is at least started on a statement and give me your side of the story. That was it. That was all we were here for.
Na
That's what I asked you. Did you want to talk? That was it. But now, until we get to this next step, until the deputy comes, you're in handcuffs. You're not under arrest right now, okay? So just relax, take a breath.
You're cool. I don't want to see him in the house. So get him.
He's
So loud.
just relax.
I'm not gonna step away from my wife.
I will get come on house.
No man.
Can you please?
So listen,
You want us to walk outside your house?
Us is too many people. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about you.
I ain't talking about it. I'm not leaving my partner for officer safety.
Go sit right.
let me check. Okay, from that, just from this, have you heard of it? Are you good, sir? Have you heard it all? Are you good? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you. You cleared the...
Yeah, channel. I'll talk to him. You just want to stand by with deputy.
I don't know your number. I ain't calling nobody. I don't know it either.
This one.
I can't put money. I can't call you without my money on my thing.
left to run, she finally cracked, unraveling the chain of events that led her to this moment, each revelation darker than the last.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What happened at the hotel? Can you start me from the beginning?
I was at work. I left the hotel because I was going through my daughter's phone. Because yesterday was the first day of school. She turned off her phone on me. She didn't come home till about 8:30. She's 12 years old. And I took her phone from her and I went to work this morning. As I'm at work, I see what was going on. I asked my boss if he need permission to leave to go pick her up out of school. Picked her up out of school. I brought her back to work with me. I stopped here at home. I grabbed my clippers. And I cut her. And I told her, did you understand why I'm doing this? She said yes, because it's not the first time you do it. This is the third time I have cut her hair because she wants to be doing things that are not age appropriate for her age. That's what it really comes down to. I'm not gonna beat her. I'm not gonna punish her. I'm not gonna lock her up. I'm gonna take away what hurts her the most. Her hair. She loves her hair. Her hair is her thing because she knows it makes her look beautiful. So I said, guess what? Now you have no hair. That's your punishment. And that was it. And the people at the hotel, I know where it was. It was Monica. I don't know her last name. And I know where she lives. She came in to ask me a question. She said, oh my God, what are you doing? And I said, Monica, do me a favor, mind your business. And she said, oh my God, you need to pray. You need to do this. You need to do that. I said, do me a favor. She said, not your daughter. Mind your business. And she said, but you cut her hair. You cut her hair. Mind your f***ing business. And she left. And then that was it. And then my boss called me. He said, what are you doing? I said, I told you what I'm doing. I picked up my daughter and I'm cutting her hair. He said, from a parent's perspective, I understand what you're going through. He said, do me a favor, just chill out. I said, I'm not hitting her because there's cameras all over the hotel. I said, I'm not hitting her, nothing. You could run them cameras and check inside of it. Just chill out. I said, yeah, cool. I stopped. I cut her hair. I cleaned up the mess. That was it. She was sitting there. I was sitting there. And then the same person that called, she was like, you need to go because you're scaring everyone. I said, I just spoke to my boss. I don't need to go because of you. So I called him. I said, Daniel, you want me to go whatever? He said, no, you're fine. She called someone else. I don't know who she called. At that point, I guess it was Daniel's superior. And he said, how about this? Go home, take the day off, relax, come back tomorrow. So they're like, cool. That was it. As I'm walking out, the lady that called was like, go suck. Just the way my daughter sucked. And I walked out. And I guess that's what she did. So that's the story of what happened today. So yes, did I pull my daughter out of school? Yes. Did I speak to the principal today? Yes. Did I speak to our guidance counselor? Yes. Did I tell him everything I told you? Yes. Did I ask for help? Yes. Did I take her to the hotel to cut her hair? Yes. Did I beat my daughter? No. Did I touch her? No. The most I did was cut her hair and smack her on the back of her head because I didn't expect this behavior from her. Other than that, you could just strip her butt and will not find not one bruise, not one fingerprint, not one anything, because I did not hit her.
The officers had more up their sleeves than she realized. They let her story spill, nodding along as if they were piecing it together, but in reality, they were just setting the stage. What came next? She never saw it coming, not from a mile away, not even in her wildest fears.
Okay, well, she's got a scratch on her cheek. It's fairly new.
Okay.
Okay. So what else happened? Because that's not the norm.
That was it. I hit her over the head like this. I was like, the f*** is your problem? And I grabbed the clippers and I cut her hair, and that was it.
Okay.
There's cameras in the hotel. Like, you don't even have to believe me. You could just run the cameras. In the office.
Which office?
And in the main office behind the front desk. Like at the main entrance. There's a camera right there.
Okay. Then why wasn't the haircut on there?
I did it right there. Like, I mean, I wasn't doing it in front of the camera, but I did it right. Like, I wasn't hiding. What time
were you told to leave work?
Approximate.
Doesn't have to be exact.
I want to say around 2:15. Anywhere between 2 and 2:30.
So, there's one part on the video in that main office where I think you're describing where there's no video from like 1:55 until like 2:20. Just that camera. It's
odd to me with all the allegations that are being made.
I don't have access to the cameras. I don't have no access to the cameras at all. Daniel, the supervisor, I have no access to cameras.
Is there any reason he joined them?
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. He's not risking his job for anyone.
Okay. So if you cut her hair in the main office, how did you clean the hair?
The vacuum.
Okay.
And hold on, and the rest of the hair is in the trash bag. Like, her hair was long, so like the long hair is in the trash. The remaining little stragglers are in the vacuum. It's a green vacuum with a yellow cord.
Okay. So, one that, I guess if you vacuumed it up, that's why there's no hair in the office.
Okay, but it will be in the vacuum. As long as you go get that vacuum, her hair is in there.
So, there's also hair in the little hallway behind the office.
That's where we were at, that little hallway. Oh, so you went to the hotel. Okay, so you have the front desk, you have that little hallway, and then you have the back space where the 2 tables are.
Yep.
Okay, so that space right there, because remember, I was working front desk. Right there, that space is exactly where I cut her hair. So if you look where that white board is, right in front of that white board is where I did. I put that chair right in front of the white board and I cut her hair.
Well, the only place that I found hair was in the little hallway, sitting on the white boxes. And the hair I found was like 5-6 feet away from a trash can.
Okay, but that's what I just said. That white box is right by that white board.
All right, so I'm also being told by numerous people that you were trying to shove a pipe in her mouth, making comments of, oh, you want to suck, you can suck on this.
There was no one even in that office when I was cutting her hair. It was just me by myself and her.
Okay. I'm not saying you're lying, but I have numerous other people telling me completely different.
No, I was in there by myself. There was no one. If you look back at the camera's aiming at the door. You'll see who walked in and out. It was just me and her.
And they were in there?
There was no one else in there. Look, watch the time.
I did.
Okay, there was Alexis that was
I first found out about
and then
this.
she walked out, and there was no one there when I was cutting her hair.
All right, so you did not hit her with your cell phone or a cell phone?
No, I hit her with my hand.
You hit her with your hand?
I smacked her against the head with my hand. Yes, I did.
You cut her hair there?
Yes, I did.
You're claiming that you did not use the pipe?
No, that's my kid.
Okay, and I'm not saying
I'm not
you're
cursing
wrong.
at you. I'm just listening to what you're saying. Like there was no one there, and I know who you're talking to because Monica approached me and said, "Oh my God, you need to pray. You need to stop doing that." And I told her face, "Mind your business."
Okay.
But no.
It's crazy how I have 2 people that were not Monica call us literally crying about what they just saw. That's why this is all happening.
With some of the CCTV footage erased, the case against her seemed flimsy, or so she thought. But what she didn't realize was that the strongest evidence wasn't digital. It was living, breathing eyewitness testimony, and it couldn't wait to be heard.
So today, you're going to jail for felony child abuse, for battery on LEO, and resisting with violence.
Okay, may I ask, how am I going to jail for child abuse if I never abused my kid? Like, I'm admitting to you, yes,
so in the state of Florida, if we can determine a primary aggressor, then we have to make a physical arrest.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you meant.
This is because this is your daughter.
Right.
If I can determine a primary aggressor with the seriousness of the allegations that are being made, I have to do something.
I understand that's your job, but how are you arresting over allegations that you don't even have?
Because I have 2 eyewitnesses.
But they weren't even there.
Okay, well, it's crazy how someone can describe an incident like they did to a T when I talked to both of them completely separate and their statements are almost identical.
So why don't you talk to my boss? Why don't you go look at the cameras and actually
Because your boss wasn't there.
sit there?
Why am I going to talk to someone that's not there?
Because these people don't like me.
Okay.
Don't you think my boss is
if you're wondering if I talked to your boss, I did. And your boss said that he had got a phone call as well from another person who said they had seen you sticking a pipe in your daughter's mouth.
Why don't you ask my boss?
Because she doesn't want to talk to me.
She's over 12.
Because she wants to protect you. That's
No,
what
she's
it
not.
is.
No, she could speak. Didn't I tell you if you want me, I'll step out of the room so she could feel comfortable talking to you?
She wanted to go in there and talk to us. We gave her the spiel and listen, tell us what we were going to tell us about it. And she said, nothing happened. She put my hand on top. She's not saying anything.
Because nothing else happened. Like, ask her, did your mom hit you over your head with her hand? Ask her
I
that.
can't force a 12-year-old to talk to me. I'm not going to do that.
There's only certain questions you can ask her.
Okay, but you just clearly said that. She said she cut my hair and that was it. Because that's all that was. Like, in the world of reality, all right, let's say what they're saying is true. Why would I say that my daughter's not in front of people? Like, don't you think those are things that I would wait to do at home?
That's what one would assume.
First of all, I wouldn't do that. And second of all, if that were the case, I would do it at home. I wouldn't do it in front of people, in front of cameras, in front of people and say, I saw.
Okay. With all due respect, it's not being rude. This is what court is for. Okay? So you're going to jail for those 3 charges that I told you about. And if you feel the need to contest or fight them, then you can take it to court. Okay? That's just where we're at.
Just go and get 2 things situated inside real quick.
Unfortunately, no. You can tell us what needs to be done and we can relay it to whoever that is, to you.
Okay, well, I want to say bye to my son because he has nothing to do with this.
Okay.
I want to say
Well, bring your son
my
out
daughter for doing all this because I literally just got her there.
Your daughter didn't do a thing.
We are remember to move on. Before the reason for the incident was going on with her and the guys, which I just want to talk to you about because they're grown adults. So I'm going to see if we can try to get investigators involved with that. But I'll go
But
back.
everything's on the phone. Everything's on Snap.
Yeah, hear me out. Let's talk to you about that. Okay? We're going to work on that. I'm big on that. All of that. There's a way to work on that. Okay? But right now, besides that, your daughter has nothing to do with it. Your daughter has no reason to be going through this aspect of it, okay?
This was called in by someone completely...
Yes. She didn't call in. She's not saying, my mom did this, my mom did that.
Realizing her cover was blown, just like the facade of her wicked nature, she reached deep into her arsenal for one last desperate trick, but this time there would be no escape. This time the game was over before she even played her hand.
No, but the reason I cut her hair is because of the decision she made. So now on top of all my responsibility and my I have to deal with more. And guess what? You guys take me. And guess who you leave 2 kids with? So guess what she's gonna keep doing when I'm locked up?
Okay, so who is this?
That's my boyfriend. But guess what she's
Are
gonna
they
keep
okay
doing?
to stay with your boyfriend, or do you want us to call someone else?
Listen to me. What makes you think you're gonna listen to him? If she's sucking behind my back, what makes you think she's gonna suck behind his back?
Yeah. Where's her phone at?
Continue à direita e depois vire à direita.
So you pretty much, in all the reality, I get you. I know you're just doing your job. I get it.
And I don't want
Pretty
you...
much just giving her the freedom to go run around tonight. Literally, that's what you're doing. You're giving her the freedom. Mommy's not here. And who like us? Nobody. And guess what? Mommy's behind bars. So mommy can't come get me. And I'm gonna do whatever the I want to do tonight.
Do you want us to call well, we're going to call DCF anyway. DCF has to be notified for incident. Do you want me to go with DCF?
Take her to DCF because I don't just get what you think there's cameras by our window. Because I'm scared she's gonna be going in and out of the window.
In the end, she was charged with child abuse without bodily harm, assaulting an officer, and assaulting and resisting an officer without violence. She was sentenced to 3 years of felony probation, anger management classes, and no unsupervised contact with her daughter. Another disgraceful contender for the worst mother, Jessica, came dangerously close to trading away her own infant for a mere $500. I remember that.
If you can please help me in any way.
Okay, so I've got my victim's advocate coming out.
He said, I'll give you $1,000. I said, how much? She said, how much?
March the 5th, 2024, police caught wind of something unthinkable. A woman so devoid of maternal instincts that she was reportedly willing to sell her own infant for a mere $500, treating a human life like a bargain bin item.
Because they were worried about the baby.
Because she's throwing a tantrum.
No, well, more than one to make sure the baby was okay and you were okay.
I'm fine. I'm trying to find emergency housing.
That's one of the reasons we're not running around with that coffin. So what's the situation? What are you going through?
I'm going through a lot.
Like as far as housing, why are you for emergency housing?
Because I had a boyfriend that needs to be out of me and I don't want to go around my kids.
So
Conley will not take me.
Lee Conley won't take you?
No, because of the conflict of interest to where one of their staff members told my husband where I was.
So Lee Conley, you've already dealt with them, they won't take you?
Right. I'm willing to do public assistance, public housing. I'm willing to do Mellon Manor. I don't have a ride.
Well, I knew you didn't have a license for a while because we had an issue with that, so I remember that.
If you can please help me in any way.
Okay, so I've got our victim's advocate coming out. She's going to talk to you. She's going to bring some stuff for the baby.
Where?
She'll be coming over here. I was just on the phone with her when you walked to the bathroom. And I'll call her back and kind of update her on the situation. What was your first last name again?
Jane Woods.
Jessica Woods, that's what I'm okay.
I'm going to be going over to the H&R Block.
She's coming over here. She'll be here shortly. She's getting it back together now. She was trying to figure out any information on it.
I need emergency housing.
She might be able to help me and kind of steer me in the right direction as well. Lee Conley was actually what I was going to try to recommend, but obviously that's kind of not
you know, just because the baby cries doesn't mean that they're in trouble. I'm sure you have kids.
I do. I have a son and a stepdaughter.
I can't even believe this. Who called? Am I allowed to go to H&R Block? Am I allowed to go?
I've kind of, like I said, I've got our victim's advocate coming out here.
Can I sit in the car or something? I'm freezing.
I don't want to sit you in the back of my car or anything, and I can't put you in front. Let's walk over to this parking lot and find my car at least, that way we're not out here.
I'm freezing, and I'm quite sure that we're the only people in there were the ones who called.
I'm not sure who exactly called. All I know is they called and came in and spoke with the staff, and they kind of gave me a rundown of the situation.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So that's at least good. You got some food, the baby got some food.
From the seemingly harmless conversation, one thing was clear. She could barely take care of herself, let alone the baby she carried in the cold without diapers and shoes. But the officers were only scratching the surface. The real horror was yet to unfold.
Where have you been staying with the baby?
I've been staying
8-month-old child, not with love, but with the detached grip of someone holding a newly purchased item. In that instant, it was clear Jessica hadn't just failed as a mother. She had sold the very soul of motherhood itself.
We're gonna take her into the classroom here and have it sit. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. We have Catherine coming over as well.
Catherine's gonna bring us some clothes, diapers over, but we didn't. I was gonna wipe her off, but we didn't want to wipe her off because she had to take pictures of her because she's.
Okay.
Don't cry, Susan. Because she knows it hurts.
No, again, I'm gonna sit.
I called DCF to John and he is on. He's gonna be calling me back. You want to hold it? Yes. I'll keep him out.
Jessica Woods.
She's a client at my own office.
Thank you so much for doing this. I know that this is way outside of
I'm a mom first.
I understand. So we really appreciate your help. We're going to get on the phone. We're going to take the steps to make sure that nothing like this happens to this child again. So we really appreciate your help, okay?
And just real quickly, just go ahead and tell me what transpired.
First, last night, she came in
Siga em frente.
10 minutes before we was closing, and she had the baby with her. Both of them had no shoes on. Her and Jessica walked. But she basically I gave her a limo card because her taxes had dropped and she left it somewhere or
Mantenha-se à esquerda.
so I got ready to do her stuff here and I noticed the baby had took her diaper off. And she was like pointing at her body, like her being irritating her something. So I was like, oh, I didn't know this, I'm gonna take this or whatever. She's not gonna do that because I don't know how to put that on. So she put the diaper back on. And it wasn't, you know how to decided to like stick no more. So she like hit me. I was like, she's stupid. She didn't do that. And I was like, what? So I called the police. Yeah, she looked at, I said, okay, I'll be going to police. They're going to do something about it. She went to the office. His name was DJ. That's what she called him. And I told her, you know, she struck the child and then, you know, her son because every time she brings this little girl barely have clothes. So he said he was going to deal with it when we left. This morning I came 7 a.m. The mom Jessica was laying on the AC. And she was in a and it was dripping. She was asleep and the baby was in there home. So then I said, go to the store and get her some stuff and she was sitting here.
Bom, vamos encontrar uma nova rota.
I said, no, I have money to get your daughter stuff. And she's like, no, she's happy. She's happy. I was like, no. I said, no. I said, do you need help? Like, do you need to call the kids so they can help you? And she said, no, don't worry about it. She snatched her daughter out the top part. Then she went to Dollar General. And that's, I guess, why they had this working for Dollar General, but throwing stuff on top of it. And she came back to our job. At this point, she's yelling at the customers in there to give her money. I said, man, you gotta leave. Like, you have to leave now. She said, oh, I'm not leaving. And then she took her in the bathroom, and she was hitting her. I don't know why. I don't know what she did or a child did anything, but I'm just saying I don't know what it was. And she left out of there. When she left out of there, I called the police. Like, hey, the man who just came here, I waved him down the track. And I said, could you follow me? She's right there. And she literally pushed the button in the road and laughed at her. And then hurried up and grabbed her. And I'm like, is she crazy? So at this point, I'm following her into Dollar General. I told my manager what I was doing. And I see the police officer. They were like, okay, if she's still out of the store, we can charge her. And I'm like, all the stuff